Hello students, welcome to the next session on verbs. Hope you have read and understood and completed the given examples on your prepositions. Today we are going to study the verbs. In these verbs we have tense and time examples. Can you define what is a verb? You might be knowing the definition. Verb is an action word. Same definition is given in your workbook. A verb is defined as a word which shows an action or a state of being. This verb plays an important role in a sentence because every sentence or a clause must have a verb there. It indicates the action, moment, or a kineticism of the given words. These verbs are classified into three groups. First type is called regular verb. Second one is irregular verbs. Third one is peculiar verbs. What is a regular verb? A regular verb is a word which has present tense, past tense, and future tense. While forming these three tenses, especially last two tenses, past tense and future tense, they use the help of some suffixes. Here the word suffixes are placed at the end of the given word. They will be placed at the end. By adding few suffixes like d, ed, and id, they form their past tense and future tense. They are called regular verbs. For example, the word look, it becomes look in past tense, looked, and in future tense it again becomes looked there. Just observe the first word which is given in present tense, where the word look is there. We have added ed suffix to this word. By just adding that ed suffix, we have got the past tense and the past participle of the same word. Next one is the word. Here you have next one is watch. Watch, watched, watched. Again you have ed suffix. Such type of words are called your regular verbs. Now come to the second type of your verbs. These are the words. They do not form their past tense and past participle with the help of suffixes. They form their past tense and future tense with different words. It means you have different words in all three tenses. Those words are called irregular verbs. For example, the word go, it becomes went in past tense and gone in future tense. Next one is eat, ate, eaten. Those examples are called your irregular verbs. At the end of your workbook, there is a big list of irregular verbs are given from page number 122 to here 127. These words are called irregular verbs, where you get different words in all three tenses. Read them once again and try to remember for your forthcoming examination. Now come to the last type of your verbs, that is peculiar verbs. Peculiar verbs are the words, they remain same in all tenses. They do not change in the tenses, they remain same, and those words are called your peculiar verbs. For example, the word cut, it remains the same in past tense and future tense. Cut, cut, cut. And like this word, you have one more word, that is set. Set again remains the same in all tenses. Next one is the word cost. Cost also remains the same in three tenses. Some words are also given in your irregular verbs list. Next one is let. It remains the same. Another one is the word here you have. Some of them are there in your irregular verbs list. You just go through these peculiar verbs. These are the three types of words you have. Here verbs you have in your English grammar. In this section, you have tenses and time. Hope you have watched all the videos of PUC second year class, especially the grammar class, where we had discussed about the tenses. In this section, you have tense and time. We know that this tense, here tense means time only, plays an important role in each tense. Can you define what is a tense? Tense actually is a Latin word. It is derived from that Latin word. It means the word Latin here where it is tenus. It means time. Here tense means time only. We know that there are three types of tenses: present tense, past tense, and past participle or future tense. In present tense, we have present time we are talking about. In past tense, where we have past time, and in future there will be a future reference. These are three types of tenses you have. You can refer any grammar book where you would find these tenses. Hope you understood all those tenses. It is not necessary to explain them again. In each tense you have four subtenses. First one is a simple present tense. Second one is present continuous tense. Third subtense is present perfect tense. Fourth one is present perfect continuous tense. These are the four subtenses you have in each tense. Like this present tense, in past tense also you have four subtenses, and in future also. When your college opens, these tenses will be taught in detail along with some formulas. Hope you understood the types of verbs here and the definition of that verb. With the help of a time and tense, there are some examples in your workbook from page number 10 onwards. Read them once again. In the first section, you have 6 sentences where you have to identify the verbs. And in second section, again you have 3 more sentences. Here you have to identify using simple present tense or present continuous tense or modal auxiliaries. Underline them in your workbook. In the next session, we are going to study about these examples. Thank you.